Hello everybody! Today we're having Ellie and he's gonna reveal a very secret recipe. It's his very famous hummus. So get ready and get going. Thank you Ellie for showing us what you do.
No problem.
A great chef, so go ahead.
Let's start with the ingredients. I have about 1.5 cup of chickpeas. They were in the water overnight and then they've been cooked in a pressure cooker for about an hour until they're quite soft. And here I have some of the juice that from the cooking, because I'm going to add up when I'm mixing the chickpeas. We have here about 2 tablespoons of tahini. Tahini is a sesame seed paste, basically, and I use the Lebanese version, which is very good. You can find it in any Middle Eastern, Mediterranean stores. We have here 1 lemon, which I'm going to squeeze in, and then 3 cloves of garlic. They're all crushed. And then I have 1 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoons of cumin, and half teaspoon of black pepper. So that's basically, and of course, olive oil.
We don't see it. Can you show us again?
And
Thank you. Yes.
so basically what I do is I blend everything in the food processor. In my recipe, I usually let it run quite a bit because I like my hummus very smooth and creamy. So the more time you run it in the food processor, you're going to have it more creamy. Of course, there is many versions of hummus. This is my version. It's different from the many versions, but from my experience, many people like it. I love it,
And you will love it. I can tell you, you will love
and
it.
that's the most important. So this is my version, okay, and it can be very different from the Arab version or Israeli version. So you can give it a try. Let's start. So putting the chickpeas in, and then I add up the garlic. And then I'm going to squeeze the 1 lemon I have here.
It smells good.
I'm going to add all the 3 basically spices I have here. And the least is the tahini.
So you basically add it all at once?
Yes.
Everything? Or you leave the
Basically
liquid and the
everything,
oil?
and then I leave the cooked water,
Yes.
and I add up slowly just to bring it,
To the point that you like it, right?
to the point I like it,
Yes.
to the point it's smooth, and to the point that the food processor runs smoothly.
Okay, perfect. And the oil goes at the end?
No, I'm going to add a little bit of oil when I'm starting to blend. So I add up about 2 tablespoons
Yes.
of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. And then of course when you serve it, you add up some more olive oil
On the top, right?
on the top for the garnish.
Yes.
And let's start.
Yay. So it's gonna be noisy.
Well, we have to plug it in first, I guess.
Okay. Oh, I thought
As you see, it's really thick to run it. So that's when I start adding up the water and to make it run much more smoother. Okay, so it's all done. I let it run about 10 to 15 minutes. It's quite creamy, but before I serve it, I normally let it sit in the fridge about at least 3-4 hours, so it becomes a little bit harder and easier to put it on the plate. So I'm gonna wait 3-4 hours, and when the hummus is ready, so the garlic spreads all over, because if we're gonna eat it right now, you're gonna have the taste of the garlic, which it's not supposed to be. You shouldn't taste the garlic when you eat hummus. It should be very smooth and nice. So we're gonna let it sit in the fridge a few hours.